This is for all those that have constantly been misunderstood by their families, their friends, people they grew up with along the way. It's okay because some of us didn't come here to be understood. We came here to shake shit up. We came here to make change. We came here to pave a different path than those amongst us and those before us. So the older generation, for example, a lot of the unorthodoxes, what we call now today neurodivergent, those that were diagnosed with ADHD, the seers, the psychics, like all of those people under those categories were painted out to be the black sheep, if you will. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when you think about it, like, why would you want to fit in? Why would you want to fit in with everybody else around you? Those that stand out naturally, they have a greater purpose. A lot of times, if you've been made fun of, if you dealt with bullying early on in life, that goes to show that you're different, and that's okay. Society made you feel like you needed to be like everybody else, and in your early years, you may have wanted to fit in, but over the years, you realize, like, that's not my purpose here. My purpose is to stand out. My purpose is to be different. My purpose is to shine my light and truly shine in my authenticity. So don't let the older generation, people, or just in general, people, anybody that doesn't understand you, people who don't get why you are. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my lipstick. Ah! Anyway, those that don't see you aren't meant to see you, basically. Focus yourself on people who are meant to see you. Like, those that see you are your people. Those that understand you, those that support you, those that support your uniqueness, your differentness, those are your people. Focus on those people. Ultimately, everybody has a tribe here. And the more that you continue to shine in your authenticity, the more you're going to find your people, the more we're going to align with our tribe, the more that we continue to use our voice, the more that we continue to express ourselves unapologetically, the more we allow ourselves to be seen and allow ourselves to be visible to the world, the more we can truly live out our purpose. If you're feeling pressured to live a path that is not you and you know it's not you, don't force that. That's not your purpose. We didn't come here to follow our parents' footsteps. We didn't come here to do exactly what the generations before us did. They had their purpose. Whether they served it or not, whether they lived out their purpose or not, that's none of our business. Nobody can truly tell you how to live your life. Nobody has the authority to tell you what you should or shouldn't do in terms of how you live your life, what type of school you go to, how you should be spending your time, whether you should be working a job or not working a job. Like, we're in times where there's so many avenues to make money. There's so many ways that you can make a living. And it doesn't necessarily mean working a traditional 9-to-5 job. It doesn't mean, oh, you got to go enlist in the military because your parents did, or your grandfather did, or your father did. That's them. Not to say don't honor them, but take heed to what feels right, what doesn't feel right. Our bodies are always talking to us. So in terms of your path, that's probably unique to you. So if you may not have a clue of what you're supposed to be doing, really think about, for example, what it is you love to do when you were a child. What was it that really stuck out to you? What was it that people truly praised you on, that you were really truly grand at, that nobody else could do, but you did that thing better than everybody else could do it? Or you were constantly engulfed in this thing, like nothing could pull you away from that thing. Maybe it was reading, maybe it was writing, maybe it was coloring, maybe it was painting, maybe it was just being in nature. These are clues that will give you an indication on what it is that your mission here is on Earth. This will give you an indication on what you should be doing and how to make a living. And I know sometimes, like for example, as artists, they may feel like, oh, well, I don't want to do art for money because I love to do it for fun. I just like to do it, and that's okay. Like, it's just unfortunate that we're in a society where we have to make a living. So some people might feel forced to do something they love as a means of income, and that's okay. Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, but at least you're doing something you love. Like, it's better to be in something that your heart is in versus something that you just truly don't have a passion for, because jobs like that or doing anything in general that you don't feel passionate about is really like soul sucking. It's really like a form of selling your soul when you really think about it. So don't feel pressured to be doing what everybody else is doing or what your parents say you should be doing, because they're not you. Like, they were just the vessel to bring you here on this earth, but it's also very important to know that you have a unique path. And so this is your reminder to continue to shine in your authenticity and to do the things you love. Like, life is too short to be spending it doing what doesn't serve you, to be sucked and drained from things that don't serve purpose in your life and that don't matter to you. So yeah, if you're seeing this, keep going, and I trust that you seeing this is just an alignment of you pivoting to the next part of your journey where you finally step into your purpose. So I look forward to speaking with you in my next video. Peace.